Aida Refugee Camp in the occupied West Bank is the most exposed place to tear gas on the planet, according to a groundbreaking new study. The report by the Human Rights Center of the University of California at Berkeley finds that Israel's security forces are guilty of carrying out widespread, frequent and indiscriminate use of tear gas against Palestinian refugees, which is said to be the first to analyze the effects of the use of tear gas in the West Bank, found that 100% of residents surveyed Indiana Aida Refugee Camp were exposed to tear gas. The report, titled No Safe Space, Health Consequences of Tear Gas Exposure Among Palestine Refugees, study was carried out in the summer of this year on Aida and Dheisheh refugee camps near Bethlehem. We found that the constant and unpredictable use of tear gas in Palestine refugee camps has a devastating effect on the mental and physical health of residents, especially the most vulnerable, including pregnant women, children, the elderly, and people already in ill health, said the report's co-author Dr Rohini Haar, a researcher at UC Berkeley's Human Rights Center and a doctor with Physicians for Human Rights. The study reveals that refugee camps are among the most vulnerable to tear gas exposure in the occupied Palestinian territories. It found that all of the 236 individuals surveyed in Aida camp were exposed to tear gas in the past year, of which 84% were exposed in the home. Residents say the use of tear gas by the Israeli army was primarily unprovoked. According to the study, residents of several refugee camps in the occupied Palestinian territory including Aida have reported exposure to tear gas 2 to 3 times a week for more than a year, but in some months, almost every day. Aida is home to some 6,400 Palestinian refugees living in an area of just 0.017 square kilometers, making it one of the most densely populated places in the world. 2 years ago, an Israeli soldier was filmed warning residents of the camp, "People of Aida Refugee Camp, we are the occupation forces. You throw stones, and we will hit you with gas until you all die. The children, the youth, the old people, you will all die." However, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, the body responsible for providing service to Palestinian refugees, has confronted the Israeli authorities with the report's findings. The study says the findings regarding the frequent use of tear gas by the Israeli army are consistent with media reports and UNRWA's documentation of ISF utilization of these chemicals in the camps.